Well, the recap of the day's racing up here at Scottsville. We go straight into race one, where number 13, Licensed to Thrill, started the day off very well for the Millers. The horse was supported and quickens away. You'll see it come over from that draw 13th, the middle, and win well.
Coming down to the 300, Helsinki. Tea Time Tipples trying to put on the pressure. Licensed to Thrill is still right there. Coming to the 200-metre marker now. And on the outside, Licensed to Thrill takes it up. Tea Time Tipples a danger. Helsinki's in trouble. On the outside, Morning Chairs. But it's Licensed to Thrill over the last 100. Last man standing's running on. But it's going to go to Licensed to Thrill. Last one standing second, then run to Rio.
Well, a very good win there. It debuted well and was well fancied. Then we came to the second race, and there was a hot pot favourite here called Twinkle Little Star. Billy Jacobson is riding it for Yogas Govinda and found all the support in the world. Same thing, had to come over from that draw and got a lot of cheek from the runner-up, Minogue.
Over on the inside is Mystique Rouge. Towards the outside is Captain Marvel. 300 metres to go. Twinkle Little Star takes it up. Madame Z's trying to throw out the challenge. Minogue's on the inside, but Twinkle Little Star is the leader from Minogue over the last 150. And it's Twinkle Little Star. Minogue's trying to fight back. Twinkle Little Star's flat to the boards. Minogue's coming back for more. Twinkle Little Star won it. Minogue second. Madame Z third. And
yep, a good win there for the favourites. And then the third race came along, and Muzieni started his run. He was riding Aberdeen here, and it had been supported a few times, but put it all together today to shake off Kimamori in the closing stages.
Tobacconist is trying to get into the race. Mamba's call the leader, Potent, Captain, Kumamori, Venerable, and Aberdeen's on the inside. Aberdeen on the left-hand side now comes forward, and Kumamori's trying to fight back. Aberdeen just the leader from Kumamori over the last 100. Venerable's on the inside, but Aberdeen's going on here, and Aberdeen's going to win it. Aberdeen wins by about a length. Kumamori second. Ancient World.
Yeah, note the fast finishing number 12 there. Ancient World got lost. Won't be in the maidens too long. Race 4, well, we saw a very close finish here. Muzi seen to good advantage again on Ibuto, which just managed to hold off Rodriguez and a couple of others in a very tight finish.
One there, the Teichman, and here's Ibuto with a big run on the outside, and Mr. Pigaul's also getting into the race. Rodriguez down the inside, and it's Ibuto and Mr. Pigaul over the 200. Shoefellas on the inside. Rodriguez trying to get into the race, but Ibuto just the leader. Rodriguez, Shoefella, they're coming from everywhere. Ibuto's just holding on down the inside. Rodriguez, I'm not going to split them. It's Rodriguez or Ibuto.
Yeah, very good finish, and again Muzi booting home his second. Then we move on to fifth race, and here we saw a great finish. And one of the reasons it's a great race is because young apprentice Trent Mayhew rides his first win. He rides Dandolo, has to switch late in the race, but gets up and dead eats with Quandary, and that's Ant Magudla. So a great finish here. Numbers 2 and 6 dead eating.
300 metres to go, and towards the centre it's Prince Crash. Valiente still there. Ziasha on the outside. Quandary's on the inside. Dandola's going for a split. So is Don Kirari. Charasan's on the outside, and it's Prince Crash. Valiente, Don Kirari down the inside. Dandola, Ziasha on the outside. They're coming from everywhere. Prince Crash just the leader. Quandary on the inside, and Dandola, I would say maybe Dandola.
Very close finish. I think 7 horses, 1.2 lengths. The sixth race on the card was a Mirror Red 92, unfortunately decimated by 3 scratchings. 7 horses went the gate, and the Miller Stable and Tristan Godden struck again with Sweet Symphony, beaten Mvulazana.
Is right on Vulazana between runners. Only Hearts goes in for a run in Acacia's Blossom. Coming to the 300, Sweet Symphony now puts in a big claim. On the outside, Vulazana, Kirandi's in trouble. Down on the inside of that is Right On. But it's Sweet Symphony who goes at the 200 from Vulazana. And it's Sweet Symphony by a length and a quarter. They won't catch this one. Sweet Symphony from Vulazana. Acacia's Blossom, maybe Kirandi ran for.
The 7th race on the card was restricted to farm sale purchases and was a non-black farm sale stakes. 400,000 at stake, and the horses had come from all over the country, but only 7 of them. And the hot favourite was Golden Tatiana with Muzieni in the irons.
That Palace Revolt down on the inside, Zenobia's Gold, Donny, and then Brichard. Coming down to the 300-meter marker, Golden Tatiana still under the hands by about a length, and Kaulami's now making a big race of it as they come to the 200. Golden Tatiana still finds on the lead though, and Golden Tatiana now kicks away from them, and Golden Tatiana to win it by about 3 at the business end and gets East down. Second to Kaulami, third position.
A cosy win for the favourite in the feature. Then race 8 came along, and Reckless Love for Wendy Whitehead. Cole Dick and the Pilot notched up a hat-trick, coming off 2 wins on the poly, onto the turf, and really quickened up nicely to win again.
A move down the inside, Reckless Love, and Blazing Kisses there. Tree Fairy's trying to get into the race. Coming to the 200, they ride across the track. Reckless Love on the inside, Manic Monday, Blazing Kiss, and down the inside of that one is Tree Fairy, but Reckless Love is going on, and it's Reckless Love to win it. Second, Blazing Kiss, and then came Tree Fairy and Manic Monday.
Yep, a very good hat-trick there. Then the final race on the card saw a horse called Foreshore go off its favourite, or well fancied. It had changed stables, having his first run for Duncan Howells. This Wiley Hall looks to be a very nice filly, and she's had back-to-back wins.
Coming down to the 300-meter marker, for Shaw's moving up on the outside. Give Us Grace is there. Miss Gibson's running on. French Princess down the inside. And it's For Shaw hit the front. Miss Gibson down the inside. French Princess. For Shaw's on the outside holding on. Miss Gibson's a big runner on the inside, but For Shaw's going on to win. Second, Miss Gibson. Third, Rosie Lemon. And then French.
Well, there we go. That concludes our meeting up here in the capital. A good day's racing. We're back on Wednesday at Greyville, and we'll see you there.